because these men say I am too ambitious and I cannot be submissive as an ambitious woman as well. We had a lot of people, call in and give their contribution saying, it's true, some women cannot be so submissive when they have money and when they are, ambitious, but others can. And majority of the men, surprisingly, think that we women are a little too much when we have money. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, we can be
things
submissive
like
and all of that. But today, we are asking, what do women really want? Now, this is because they see a man that has money, and some of them are not even willing to be committed to that relationship. They see people that flaunt money around, money in their faces, saying, just take anything you want, I will give to you, just marry me, be my girlfriend, all of that stuff. And still, they refuse. So they have come and said, just so we have the conversation balanced, what do women really want? And now we're all women in the studio.
Right.
So I think it's the best place for you to hear it. Let's start with Olububus.
Why me?
Because always you.
Okay, so since it's personal, all right, so I think for me, I think I just need a man who's going to be there for me, that I can trust. Aside being able to take care of me financially, of course, you know that.
Very important.
Very important, right? But I need someone who will be there for me and I can trust.
Okay.
And also I feel a sense of security with that person. I guess that's not too much. That's all. That's all for me.
So, are you pushing? Let's
Too
hear
much
you,
to ask,
Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, well, personally, I'm someone who is quite strong by herself. I know I'm young and
Oh
old,
God,
but
independent woman.
more like an alpha female.
Okay.
wow.
Yes. I'm not saying I have all the money in the world,
Yeah.
but coming up, I just figured that that's just
The
who
best.
I am.
Okay.
Yes, I found out because they were like, "Are you a feminist?" And I'm like, "Am I?" I think I'm just someone who just wants to
up
do
for
the
herself.
yes, thank you, and then wants to do what is supposed to be done
Okay.
for everybody, being male or female.
Okay.
So, about what I want
Yeah.
in my man, I don't know. I want someone who is committed, someone who is very sensitive to my feelings, someone who talks to me nicely,
Oh my.
someone who communicates, because that's key.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basic.
You need to see the straight face Mary is
Yeah.
going to say this. She means every single one of it.
It's basic. If you cannot,
basic.
like I said one time, you have the whole right to get mad, but it depends on how you handle how you're mad. I could be mad and be like, "Why are you talking to me like that?" And then I'm mad. I'm like, "You've made me really pissed."
You're
Yeah,
still
two
calm.
different
Still
scenarios.
different ways that
Yes.
you approach.
So
Yeah.
I want someone who actually knows how to talk, who is willing to communicate,
Okay.
someone who is going to avail himself,
Okay.
someone who is. I'm not even talking
Ha,
about
it's
honesty.
becoming plenty, because that's what they said. They said our book don't stop. It's an endless page.
Yes, it's long.
Okay.
And we are different. What I
Okay.
want is not what you want.
Of course.
Yes, but personally, I want someone who can communicate
Okay.
and someone who has presence of mind.
Okay.
I think that's what I actually want at this age in my life.
Like,
All right, there you have it, people. We have Olububus, we have Mari. Now, should I speak or should we let our senior?
Please, let's
I think generally is mostly what you have said, but let's hear our senior says speak with us.
These children, I don't go kill person. What you want from all you have said is complementary,
Okay.
as complementary as possible, because all human beings, male or female, are different.
Okay.
Our affection level is also different. Our upbringing definitely is so different. But most importantly, if you find somebody that complements you, money will not be an issue, your beauty will not be an issue, your intellect may not be an issue, because this person complements you. Your height will not be an issue. Your family background will not be an issue, because you still complement each other. Why am I saying that? All of us, we like food, and you eat food. But there are people that you will say they are finicky. You serve their food, and they say, "Why did you not clean the edge of the plate?" For others, you serve the food, they will just say thank you. They are seeing the feeling effect, not the nutrition in it. So I think for women generally, young, old, even as I'm old like this, if I stretch my hand, I'm touching 60. They are.
But see, she doesn't look it at all. Not, please. You guys are tapping grace.
So for me, I've come to a stage where talking about house boy, house girl is not important. Going for parties and ashoebi is not important. Going for all these big events and your name is announced or not announced is not important. What matters now is companionship. Not school reunion, church or mosque affiliation or anything. Just the companion that makes you comfortable, that is not judgmental. I think that is key for most women. The day you feel that you are constantly being judged, the complementary role will fly off the window.
There you have it, of course. And you see, it's majorly everything that they've said. From these things, I don't think we want too much, I don't think we want too much.
I think from what she said, if we get someone who compliments us, all these other things will follow.
Everything will just naturally fall in place. But let's hear the men complain now, because I know that they will. They'll say, it's not true. You people, you are just lying. This is not what you want. But the phone lines are open, of course. Let us know what you think. What do you think women really want? Now, it's a point where we get to have a lot of men call right here in the studio, but something in me tells me the women will call to defend themselves, that they don't want too much. But whatever the case is, you of course know that the numbers are 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. On WhatsApp, you can be a part of this conversation on 090-9705-4450. What do women really want, or what do you think that women really want? And now, from the conversation we had last week, we're talking about how most men do not know how to be of service or be there for a woman if it has nothing to do with money. So once money is in the equation, that's everything they have to offer. Most men, though, because from the calls that we received last week, this is what we had everybody say, that, we don't want a woman who is too independent from the story. We don't want a woman who is too independent, because that way we'll feel useless, in the words of that man. Yeah. That means money is the only way you can exert authority on a woman, or you can show a woman that you love her. But let's see what they have aside from money. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, please keep it coming. 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. You can call us and be a part of this conversation on WhatsApp as well on 090-9705-4450. Ma'am, let's ask you.
Yes.
Where do you think this misconception of women want money, their wants are numerous, where do you think it comes from?
It comes from nowhere. It comes from perception.
Okay.
Anything good is expensive. Anything good is expensive.
Okay.
If you adorn yourself in ornaments, you are most likely to say, oh, this one is the real gold or this is the fake gold. So if you go for the real gold, you are not going to have a chunk of it dangling down your neck or ears. It will cut you up. But if you have a stud of diamond, it's still more expensive than that gold. So there is nothing that says, oh, women are expensive, they are impossible to deal with. No, anything good is expensive. You invest your time, you invest your patience, and for goodness sake, let's tell each other the truth. Whoever ever eats salad, well prepared, garnished, from the cover of a dustbin?
Oh, no.
Did you hear that? Who eats a salad from the cover of a dustbin? If you want something good, you have to work to get something good. Now, so you see, this perception is from the gutters. It's from nowhere. you say most women, and I think this is the case because most women, when you see them complain about the attitude of a man, it's mostly about the fact that they cannot connect with you in the way that they are meant to.
Thank you.
They can't connect with you. So how can I be living with somebody? I don't know when you are mad. I don't know when you are sad because you want to be a man. Every woman likes a man that can be vulnerable to them. Because they are naturally vulnerable creatures.
Yeah,
You don't even ask a woman to be vulnerable because before you even ask her, she starts crying. And she's telling you everything that she's going through. But I think they need that same thing reciprocated. When somebody tells you how they feel, it means they are accountable to the relationship that you have. They want to know what is going on with you and why it's going on like that. And the reason a lot of people have problems in this relationship is because they don't want to be that accountable. Because that makes them feel weak or that makes them feel, not the man or not the head of the home. But yes, these are the conversations we're having here today. Keep your calls coming in. Let us know. What do you think women really want? This is the case of the men now. You have a misconception. Let's even hear you first. What do you think women really want? And then we can help you demystify that idea you have. And women, come up. Let's hear you. What do you really want? Because some women, we cannot deny the fact that some of them cannot be pleased.
Yes.
You try your best. You come here today. You do like this. They don't like it. They keep comparing and comparing. Some women are never satisfied.
I think that's because if a woman is like that, then you're not supposed to be with her.
Okay.
Yes. Once if you're, for example, let's say you're chiking as a guy, you're chiking a babe, and she's giving you so much tough time. Okay, let's not even say during the whole chiking period. Let's say you're together. And she's not, succumbing. She's not there. She's not for you. Check well.
No, you are telling them that if they do small shakara, they should run.
No.
Okay.
No.
If you've decided to be committed to a relationship, for example, you get married and then you're acting that way towards your husband. You're not appreciating him. You're not giving him compliments and all of those things. You've got the wrong wife. I'm sorry.
You're right.
Yes.
Oh,
she's not for you. Even as a girlfriend.
And it would be terrible.
Tell us, ma'am.
No, you have the wrong partner is not your fault. Be excited that you found out early. But most importantly, it's a function of who you are, where you have been, who you've been with, and who you want to be.
All right, let's see who we have here. Hi, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yes, welcome. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
Freedom, calling from Kuwa, Abuja.
Gideon.
Freedom.
Freedom, can you speak up, please?
I'm Freedom from Abuja,
Now
Kuwa.
we get you, Freedom. Let's hear you. What is the problem? What's going on, Freedom? You don't want to be free? We want to set you free so that you can know what it is exactly. Ma, please, let's hear you.
I think Freedom, please call back because the way his call came through, it was as if he was so heavy.
He was ready. But let's see. Oh, this one has ended again. Please keep it coming. 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-8888. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, it's Freedom.
Okay, Freedom, welcome back. Let's hear you.
Yeah, because I ended.
Okay.
As I'm talking to you now, I'm with heartbreak. Like, I don't collect heartbreak from anyone.
We're sorry.
You said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She actually did guess. All right, let's hear you.
And it's all about, what is going on. It's all about the money that I cannot take care of her. So she can just continue it. So all women need these days is just good care, like take care of her, everything she needs, then you do it at the right time. Don't be wasting your time, Sha. I think that's what I need. But me now, I cannot do that for her. That's what she ended. And she have getting someone that can do it for her. So my own day, if you don't have money, on my own, if you don't have money, cannot deal with the material.
Sorry, we're sorry, Freedom. We're sorry about this, Freedom. Yes, he's free.
But it's another thing, like I said, the complementary role and the impression. They go hand in hand. Freedom may have given the freedom to her on a platter of I have everything.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes.
And she accepted. Now you see you cannot. No, you can.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
This is Akinwale from Lokogoma.
This is who?
Akinwale from Lokogoma.
Okay, Akinwale, it's good to have you here in the studio. Let's hear you.
This topic is a very interesting topic.
Okay.
In the first place, it depends on the kind of woman
Okay.
that you marry. Determine whether you can please her or not.
Okay.
Like one of you said earlier, that if the woman is a very troublesome person, or somebody that is not, you can't satisfy her in terms of anything, everything is complaint. That is no way you want to go about it.
Okay.
Because you fight today, that there was a lady like that before I got married. I had to run for my life. Today you will be
You run for your life.
Today you will be a very good friend. You'll be like, oh wow, this is a very good person to be with. Tomorrow, if you see our color tomorrow, you'll be asking maybe the person you are with yesterday is this. And do you know something about her is that she's ready to scatter everything immediately. She's ready to scatter, and she will be telling you, your father, your mother, you know, all those kind of things. If you see ladies, when you see some ladies, all they will say is because they are this, some ladies that they have not married yet to today. Not only ladies, even as men, but as we are talking about ladies today, some ladies that they have not married today, take their character, their company. I know that there are some that men like cheating or something like that, heartbreaking and all that, yes. But 70% of them, people run from them because of character. There are people that you can't just please. And the one that I got married with, I got to understand that when you are ready to do small things in the house, you enjoy everything about her. And since the day that I got to know that, Abba, is it for me to wash plates? Is it for me to tell you your baby, let me help you? All those things. And before you know, that money that she has saved by herself, you say, I got this money this day, and you say you want to do this. Okay. Either she say, I borrow you, or she say, okay, you can use it later, you return it. So, the moment you are able to understand those who are understandable, then your marriage will be changed. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a very good one. That's a very. He emphasized the day you understand those who are understandable.
Yeah.
Because there are people that are not understandable. Honestly.
Figure them out.
Yes, you see some women make very unrealistic demands. Very unrealistic.
Yeah.
But the problem, like she said, is you already gave them that platform. You know, it's like a child. When the child does something and you beat the child and you later beg the child now understands that as a pattern. So whenever the person does something and you beat them, they know you will come and beg them later and buy something for them. So it doesn't stop them from doing what they're doing at all. But the moment you tell a child that once you do this, this is the consequence and there's no going back, the child does not even make that mistake. It's the same thing with we women. I did not ask you for money. You sent me for lunch. You sent me in a week. You credit me 5 to 6 times.
I'll take care of you.
Yes. Once nobody is saying you should not take care of the person that you love.
Yeah.
But once you make it a habit, it's just like that. Just continue like that. Because if it reduces, we now understand that as the person does not love us anymore. Because we women, we are moved by.
We are moved by sight.
No, it's a sight.
The sight of money.
Yes.
The way you look.
Yes.
The vibes that you bring.
Yes.
So all those things, they move you.
Yeah,
This is the same movement that will move you in or move you
Out.
out. So you choose.
Yes.
Although I actually think that if you are going to, like you said, if you're going to do that, then you should keep doing it. But then it gets to a different stage entirely when you meet someone who is mature upstairs. They know that this thing is not going to come every time. And communication.
Communication.
I have this, and then let's chill. Since I have it, you have it too. When I don't have it, I don't have it. And then it's honest. You know,
Honesty.
I don't have it. Oh, you don't have it. Oh, I hope it comes. Or let's do something and make it come back.
Together.
That is when you know you've actually found someone.
Somebody.
That you don't want to let go.
Honestly, you see the thing.
Excellent.
This conversation. The thing is, I think most of these men. I'm saying it for. We're supposed to have a man in this studio, but they all ran away. But the thing is, most times, men see the women that are actually these things you have talked about, but they don't want it. They want the flashy girl, but they don't want to spend what it takes to keep the flashy girl. It's just like you went to buy orange, you reach your house, you are expecting it to be mangoes. Mangoes.
But it's not.
But it's not. So you can't confine somebody to a space that they already have been functioning. If somebody, maybe from the parents, they have money and they're taking care of that girl, you don't expect her to just come and now decide to suffer with you from scratch. Because this is what most of them see as love. The woman that suffers with them from scratch. But the shocking thing is that when you get to the place where you were supposed to get to, you now throw the person that worked with you from scratch. You see? So this conversation is still centered around you people. What do you really want? What do you really want?
Like your women?
Yes, but keep your calls coming. 09073530044 or 09087668888. You can be a part of this conversation on WhatsApp on 09097054450. Keep it coming. Let's hear what your thoughts are on what do women really want. Let's hear you. 09073530044. Man, let's ask you again. We're heading straight to you again. Okay, but let's take this call and then we keep it moving. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, welcome. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
My name is Vincent. I'm calling from Masaka.
Salvation.
Vincent.
Okay, Vincent. It's good to have you right here in the studio. Let's hear you.
Yeah.
What is your take on this?
I want to put my own on based on my family anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a very wonderful wife.
We're happy for you. We're happy for you.
But she has one weak point.
Okay.
The weak point is that she's a little bit too jealous.
Jealous.
For us to be in the business place, even if I'm talking to, I'm negotiating with customers. Before you know, she would like to take over and all those things. She don't even want me to be discussing much with ladies. That is number one. But on the other hand, concerning finance, she's one of the best women I think I've ever met or any other man can meet. She's
sorry, sir. You say any other man. I know. Have you met me?
I'm talking about my own.
Okay.
Everybody have their own reason. And that is that. And what she demand of me again is that we need to be moving. That I should write it up their communication. We need to be moving around together at any time we are going out. Either we drive out together or we stroll together. Because our church is not very far, we move around together and so on and so forth. That is what she wants. The other weak point is that question of jealousy. Otherwise, she's very wonderful. She's a wonderful woman. Apart from the man is concerned, she's not like that. Whatever we have is that we have a joint account anyway. So that is that and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So it depends on women, but for her, she's very good, except that she's a little bit too jealous. So that is my personal one.
Okay, Mr. Vincent.
Will you be happy that your wife is going about talking and discussing with men inside the business premises and in church and spending more time with men, greeting them or just greeting them? Will you be jealous or you'll be happy?
I will. There's a demarcation, sir. it will not be much. But why is it that when is that even if people come to buy before you know buy to something before you should like to take over? All those things that is the area.
Before they will come and squeeze phone number in your hand, or you will squeeze phone number in their hand.
It depends on what they are buying.
Oh, you're allowed. Thank you, Mr. Vincent.
Mr. Vincent.
Very wise.
Yes, because you don't know what is going on there. You see, we women, we can tell somebody's body language.
Exactly.
When you see a woman moving a certain kind of way, you say, I know this one is not who I should leave my husband to attend to. But again, yes, if the woman does not care about you, I don't think she'll be jealous about you. She'll be jealous. Whether or not you talk to anybody, she'll just let you do what you want to do, you know. But I think, again, that she does care about you. That's why.
I think that's true. So if you love someone, you get jealous. If the person is talking to even his sisters.
Or is it jealousy, or you get protective?
Yes,
Protective.
marking your territory.
I think
Yes.
there is two ways about this jealousy thing. Everyone is jealous, quite alright. It just depends on how you handle it. There's something I call positive jealousy, where you see your husband with somebody and you're like, oh, so he's talking to this babe, and this babe is like giving him green lights.
Okay.
He's hot too, you know. He's hot too. My husband is really hot.
Okay.
And then you're like, that girl wants you. Communication.
Yes.
That girl wants you.
Okay,
but
so hold that thought, Mary. Let's see who we have here. Hello? Mary, please
Yes.
continue.
So you know that, I'm actually married to someone who is attractive. But then that is, for you to actually get married,
Yes.
you must trust someone. I don't see why you get into marriage without trust.
Trusting.
You must. I'm not saying we're all angels. We're not angels. Everybody does wrong stuff and everything. But you must trust someone. And if you allow yourself to get jealous to that extent, you will die.
Every minute.
Anyways,
You will not survive it. Yes. Your children will be. You have to control
can't breathe,
yourself
of course.
for your family, for your children. Sometimes you would see things happening, and then you have to find a better way to address them than just coming and
screaming.
you know.
Yeah, and I think the screaming thing doesn't even work.
It doesn't
most
work.
of the time. But yes, people, you're still tuning to Eagles 102.3. We're 1:30, and we'll just take a quick break. And when we get back, we'll keep up this conversation right from where we've left it. Do not go anywhere.
The good tunes just don't stop.
The good tunes just don't stop. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet, you can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja, Instagram at Eagles FM 1023. Download our apps on your Android and iOS stores. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
People, welcome back. You're still tuning to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, and it's your radio experience you can count on. Let's go straight into the calls, because apparently we have said something that taught somebody somewhere. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, welcome. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
I'm from CJJ.
Sorry?
Calling from Zone 2. I'm from CJJ.
Okay, JJ.
Calling from Zone 2.
Hi, JJ. It's good to have you.
Fancy, JJ. Calling from Zone 2.
I'm sorry. Welcome. Let's hear you. Let's hear you.
Thank you. In fact, I've been listening to you all this time.
All right.
Yeah. Well. You women, you are very wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very, very wonderful. I commend you for that.
All right. Thank you.
But there's something I want to let you know about you women.
Okay.
You are good anyway. But you see, if a woman wants something and from a man, and it happened that the man didn't have it, but struggling to get that thing for the woman, the woman believes that the man, number one, is a serious person, or maybe it's not studying, or maybe it's not serious.
Okay.
That is number one. Because I have a woman, I'm a married man.
Okay.
My wife, she tolerates everything. But when it comes to, asking for something from his man, my man, and maybe he couldn't provide it on time, she will be upset. And when you are trying to make her understand, she couldn't. She somehow hot when it comes to that, but she's very good in everything. You understand? But what I understand is that if just what the other man said, if a man can really understand his partner, really honestly, he will join her a lot. But lack of understanding, but to even understand the woman is very hard. It's not easy, to be sincere. Yeah. Because what the woman will display today is different from what is going to be displayed tomorrow. You keep correcting woman every minute, not even every day, every minute. If you take correction today, she's going to do another thing next minute. Tomorrow. Thereby you need to keep continue correcting. That's why they say school, marriage is education. So the education, it does not mean that you should get frustrated by your wife. So that is one thing. Right. So I think we need to we need to learn how to understand our wives and husband, I think. So that's what I can say.
All right. Thank you so much for that contribution right there. JJ. And he said everything. You need to be able to understand the person that you have gotten married to. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, afternoon.
Yes, welcome. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from your Bishop V.
All right, okay. Bishop V, it's good to have you. Let's hear you.
I'm just laughing just throughout, all through.
What's funny?
Actually, I'm a marriage man, sure.
Okay.
All right.
One thing about life is just that women, as in this leadership that God gave up from the concept, just make us to look down on some women. Much of the mistakes that we men we do have when we prepare to marry, we did not study. You understand? Woman you are seeing is just a totally book to study. They are textbook for you to study. When you study woman to live a good life.
Okay.
Even in the Bible, during the days of Adam and Eve, you can see their companions, how they were. There were no any mistakes the Bible record about them. So one of the things that women want is just love. If you study woman very well, I know when you're about marriage, you know that there are a lot of things that is going to involve. Just prepare yourself for it. So whenever it's coming, just like in normal things. So if you continue doing that, you and your partner, you continue flowing.
Okay.
So that's what I thought about my life and in my own family here, because there was no day I've ever see. I if I travel out of town, my wife believe in me. If I'm not around, I believe in her. We go to the extent that trust is there.
Yeah.
So I to see her weakness as a mistake for anything. I did not look at her error as anything to me. Whenever those errors are coming, I'll find an easier way to amend it so that we can go. So what we women want is just love. Let's just find a way to study them. They are very good. There is no woman that is bad though. There are times in life we men make them to be bad.
My brother,
man, you raise good kids.
Women, I discovered that women have this spirit of sacrifice. If you have a woman who you have already made up yourself with her and you guys understand yourself, that woman can go lengthily to make sure that the home is better.
Yeah.
So once you don't put all those things together, that's why we find out that we have a broken home, you don't study your wife. Women are like baby. Women are children. So once you are taking them in believing that you have to pamper them.
Sir, please,
It's
what
not
is
that
your
you bring
name again?
it's not that you bring heaven and earth before you know that you marry. No.
My brother, did you say you are taking?
You say?
Did you say you are taking?
I didn't get you.
Did you say you are married?
Are you married?
Yeah, I do. I'm married.
I'm crying. No. Thank you so much.
So God, see, I grew up with my mom. You understand?
Oh.
So I know the passion my moms have. I know the kind of sacrifice. So women are homes, are home builder.
Yeah.
Women are just like a gate. You understand? You know, look at women. We are outside struggling. Women at home here. You know, a lot of things that happen in man's life. If you want to live long, let me just reveal this secret. Just respect your wife.
So you don't need to say anything again.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Just drop the mic.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much for your contribution right there.
Oh
And
my God.
finally, it looks as if not because he's saying all the things that we want to hear. I know he made mention of no woman is bad, but honestly, we do know that there are some women that you know you shouldn't even dare to entangle yourself with. But let's see who we have here. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, welcome. Good afternoon. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
Nami.
Genesis.
Okay, very good.
Nami.
Genesis. Please, we're not selling abacha here. We're not selling fish here. Please, I really want to know what are you looking for, Genesis
Oh
here?
my God, he's looking for Benedicta. We know. If Benedicta is looking for.
Me, I come in peace, so I come in peace.
No, me, I come in Vawo.
I come in peace. Okay. Good afternoon, no.
Good afternoon, Genesis.
I greet you carry me come. Meanwhile, for a topic, some ladies there, some ladies, if you give them a chance, make them begin write the list of waiting they want. In fact, the Jesus go come, he no go finish. They no go write and finish because every single day they discover new ones. You see, every single day they discover new ones. But you know, it's good. Just like thank God say Olububu cut her own short. They cut her own short. You don't want plenty.
Okay.
I own no plenty. At least somebody like me now, I know say Olububu own this short, no plenty.
Okay.
She's married.
Meanwhile,
Yes, Genesis.
Meanwhile, I beg, wait now. You say what?
Olububus is married though. Make her husband look at you.
Me myself, me no be somebody husband that be. Me myself now person husband that be. Even though they are never be the husband yet, but I go soon become somebody husband. But I beg you, that woman, where the woman enter now, since these days now, that woman they dodge me. I beg Mona help me ask her wetin I do because the way she dey dodge me these days.
Benedicta.
She dey dodge me.
Oh, see, go to sunny side. People will set your fight.
Exactly, sunny side. Just a few minutes.
Yes.
A few minutes time.
All right. Thank you, Genesis.
Okay, now make her find and go there.
Thank you, Genesis. All right. Thank you right there. Genesis is just like the comedy relief we need for every show.
Honestly.
Yes. Now, comedy. All right, people. We're having this conversation asking, what do women really want? And there have been lots and lots and lots of speculations out there. People saying they really just want money. But really, do you think they really just want money? I mean, money is one of the things that a woman needs. Money, you can't take it away. I mean, just like Mrs. Valerie said, you don't eat salad from the cover of a bean.
Yes.
Do you hear that? You can't eat salad from the cover of a bean. So you see that if you want something good, women are of different types, different shapes, different sizes, different qualities.
Yeah.
All you need to do is look for that which complements you and then go for it. But you don't need to find somebody who is just doing her own thing and you want to confine the person to a box that you have created in your own head. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, welcome.
How is that today?
Work is fine. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
My name is Musa. I'm calling from Karifia, Kaduna Road.
All right. It's good to have you here. Let's hear you.
How come women what they like from men is truth? Often say them truth, don't lie to them, and they also need your truth. If you don't lie to them, just tell them you don't have that thing. If you want a woman to trust you, then the first time character you should execution by caring about her. That's the best thing I think woman needs from a man. And the third one is having feeling about in her time to time, making her happy. You see all these things women need from a man. And then one more thing is, you know you cannot continue giving a woman, don't start it from the beginning.
Sorry, there seems to be like this kind of noise right from where you are.
Okay. I said anything you know you cannot continue giving a woman, don't start it from the beginning. Because it's like also a problem for you. Because if you find out what you are giving her, you are no more giving her again, she will change for you. She will think maybe you don't love her anymore. Like the other guy thought, if you want to train a child, never train a child with a pattern. You start giving a child this thing, that, then you realize this my dad doesn't give me what he was giving me before. Maybe he doesn't like me anymore. And that's what you might be.
All right. Thank you so much for that contribution right there. We really do appreciate you. And like Mary said, communication is very important. Now, it's not bad to want to give your woman everything when you have, but also make her understand when it's no longer there that, I'm sorry, we've gotten to our reserve. So we don't, I can't afford it anymore. Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Welcome.
My name is Ernest from Shu.
Ene?
Okay.
Yes, from Shu, yes.
All right, Ernest, thank you so much for joining us. Let's hear you. Is this Suleja you
by
call
and large.
Sue? Wait, Ernest, let me hear
Yes.
you. Is this Suleja you call Sue?
Oh my God.
I am calling from Shu.
Hey.
So Suleja?
Brother, okay, welcome, Ernest from Sue.
Anything you call it, I have told you where I'm calling from.
Okay. All right. Welcome, let's hear you.
By and large, I think that the women need everything, but to be specific or particular, women need comfort, and that comfort comes with money. So anything outside of this, I don't believe what you are saying. I'm telling you from experience. Women need everything, and to be specified, they need comfort, and that comfort could only come with money, with experience. I am telling you from experience.
From your experience, though. Yes.
Even with experience and statistics, from research also. It has been proven, yes.
What has been proven? All right, we hear you. We hear you, Ernest from Sue. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a great time.
You're welcome. So you are now in Lagos. You're welcome.
I actually heard from any lady. Where's
Yes.
Cherish?
Yes, Cherish.
Yeah.
Benedicta, let's hear from you.
What
do women, you as a woman, what do you really want?
What do I want?
Yeah.
Peace of mind.
Wow, that's so relaxing.
Ego are very important. I mean, at the end of the day, every woman has different needs, and no matter how much everybody wants to say all women want is money, who doesn't love money?
Everybody loves
Even the men love money.
Thank you.
Even the men these days will not date a woman that doesn't bring anything to the table. So when they are talking about what you bring to the table, what are the guys talking about? They want a woman who is financially secure. They want a woman that has something to offer. So yes, women, we have a whole lot of wants. But the truth of the matter is, a woman needs stability. A woman needs comfort. A woman needs a listening ear. A woman needs a man that has good character. But all in all, it's not like, okay, when a woman says she likes money, it's a bad thing. A man, you see, okay, let's take a good example now. Martha.
Yeah.
She has makeup on. Do you know how much it is to get a makeup kit?
You don't want to know.
You do not know. Like, even Aboki brown powder self is still very expensive. Now, you're talking about scrub. A woman has to use scrub. A woman has to use powder and all whatnot. And if you don't do your hair, these same guys will say, why are you looking
like
so
a grandmother?
Yeah. You understand? So at the end of the day, yes, we are not all about money, but guy, you self check out. If you enter a woman's life, what are you bringing to the table?
Also.
Yes, because yes, you guys have switched. A woman must bring something, but you guys forget that it is written, a man shall be the head, the head. But whenever it comes to responsibilities, men suddenly forget that they are the head. All of a sudden, because we're in the 21st century, they now think a woman is supposed to be providing for the family. Nah, man. Women, we are helping. We are helping you. It is not our responsibility.
Is the Passion Benedicta used to talk about money for me, but
I don't. No, but check it out. Like, you don't expect to come and take me from my father's house, my father that has taken care of me, and then you expect me to suffer. Nah. Guy, hustle.
Nah, man.
But most importantly, I feel like what women want is peace of mind, a man that listens, a man that gets them. And, you know,
yes, and this guy said, every woman wants comfort, and that comfort comes from money. I don't think all...
No, comfort is not all about money.
Yes.
It's not about money.
There are times when you just need that male figure to do something for you. You know, you can do these things for yourself. Sometimes you can do it.
I can't do it.
But I just...
But why are you there?
Yes, but there are times when I don't want to do it. I just want somebody to do it for me. You know, not because I'm just being unnecessarily demanding, but it brings some sort of comfort to know that I can rely on somebody. And it's not just about money alone. There are times when you want to talk to people outside your family. Right. Okay, say for instance, the point where I lost my mom, I say it was a point where it's a mutual feeling between every single one of my siblings. So I talk to them a lot. We share a lot of things together. But at that point, I didn't want to talk to any of them because I would see through their comfort. They're trying to comfort me with words, but I can see through what they're telling me. At that point, I would need somebody other than a family member. Maybe, yes.
I get what you're saying.
To just be there for me at that time. You know, it will mean a lot. Not because as a woman, you cannot chest it. I mean, we all do well with chesting those things.
Yes.
We are doing it
a lot.
We do well with doing that. But a woman can be going through thousands of things, but she's smiling.
Yeah.
You never can tell. You never can tell unless she tells you, this is what I'm going through. But like one of the callers said, and I'm happy it's mostly the men calling to say these things.
I don't know why women never call to talk about
yes,
what they want.
you know, it's mostly the men because, and mostly these men are married. So they're talking from a place of understanding.
Yeah.
Now they understand these things. And the man says, no woman is unreachable. Every woman is reachable. All you need to do is speak the language that they understand.
Yeah.
Speak the language that a woman understands. And you see the way she'll become so vulnerable to you.
I have this from the perspective of women, only one money. Have you not heard of situations where you hear people say, her husband gave her everything?
You are going far. Bill Gates.
He
Split up with his
everything,
wife.
you know.
What kind of money did Bill Gates not have?
What
But
of
why
the guy
did she leave?
Amazon?
Very good.
Yeah.
But she left. It means that it's much
not
more than
than
money.
money.
It's much more than money.
What of this guy that said even with all his money he cannot find a woman?
I saw that on Instagram yesterday. So you see that now we have
much more
yes,
than money.
the world has given built a culture for the man that everything starts and finishes with money. If I see that, if I come and talk to you and I see that you don't have any other thing that money to give me, I'll collect the money and go. But I know that I can't move anything forward.
Exactly.
So that's how it works.
If you guys have content and all you have is money, my darlings, we will eat your money.
With this few points,
we will eat your money, but will we stay by you? I doubt.
No, I doubt.
We eventually get tired.
I feel like we've succeeded in turning this to what should men really do? The topic was supposed to be what do women really want? Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Yeah, it's Friday. It's the weekend. And the annoying thing is I'll be back here with you tomorrow. But yes,
I will not be back till Monday.
Do not go anywhere. Benedicta is here already. And you definitely know it's going to be a sploffic time in the studio. Do not go anywhere. See you next week. Adios.
The good tunes just don't stop.